Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Garen. And I'm going to be real, it kind of stunk.
I don't know whether we're going to have another one, which is a little bit of a shame.
Is it?
I think it is, because I really like Garen.
You know, give it another 14 years. 6. Call me, don't die.
He's getting reminded of just how unfun it was last time around, as there is the Jaws, and he just gets solo killed.
Man, I told him not to die. I even said.
Far ahead is really difficult to do anything about, just because he gets to hit you and you can't hit him.
Yeah.
That's a flash lick, and an abyssal dive to come on forward as well. The fear tether has come on through, and Call Me is really dead. Jiwoo tries to help out as the dredge line is going to connect to the wall for Peter, but Dustbringer is down. Owner is a little bit extra speedy. Another abyssal dive. That's going to get the flash out this time around, as Carrier might have overstepped, but there's the Faker damage flying on through the tongue lash. Just barely not catching the backside.
He could have interrupted the abyssal dive, but you can see that just like no one on Nongshim expects a play like that.
Okay, Dundun and Zeus going aggressive. The all-out comes through once again, and now Dundun throws another buckler. He needs to get onto the shield. Well, he doesn't really. Oh, the flash forward! He finds the Q, and it's a solo kill for Dundun. Now he'll take a victory lap and head into the death chamber, but the damage has been done.
I just can't understand this player. Game 1, he just gets absolutely massacred.
I think that you cannot not like this player. I swear to God. You just can't. Because he can have that game number 1 and it just looks terrible as, okay, we've got a cease and desist coming through onto Faker here as Sylvie tanks the turret for way too long. He's just dead, and it's another 1-for-1.
You know, this feels like a bit of deja vu.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you need
got the root off onto Sylvie. So one of Wave's abilities, you know, you can put this little field down that when you walk in range.
Yeah, you can see Zeus opting in for it one more time. Steadfast presence, pretty powerful. And Zeus is going to realize that that's not going to work out, as, okay, Sylvie gets a bit of a jump scare, blocked, not able to get over the wall, feared, and dead. Faker's Way is now 3-1.
Yeah.
I know that because I always regretted not getting the, okay, never mind. Here is the cease and desist into the flick back, and can Faker get a kill this time? The answer is no. This time, he's not close enough to the turret. So Sylvie in a good spot right now. Able to threaten side lanes pretty consistently with the fact that his wave clear is really online. But you can see T1 also playing aggressively. Not going to find the Chains of Corruption, but it doesn't matter. The center just explodes. Ona tries to get into the backline, but Peter's there with the dredge line, and Jiwoo is just raining arrows down onto T1. They're in the equalizer. The flash forward. The seismic shove, and Peter's landing hooks all over the place. Nongshim, they crush them.
Oh, Nongshim just the best team in the LCK?
I think they might be the best team in the world.
They look so cracked there. Carrier gets, and then watch Peter here. So the ult comes in onto Faker and then flashes to get a triple knock-up.
That's so sick. Anyway, Dundun and Zeus are now fighting as he just stands there. Steadfast presence says absolutely not. You are going nowhere, and the Dawning Shadow doesn't do enough.
It was just a stand-up, both of them just kind of posturing, and the puppy won.
And now another hook is going to land, and is it happening? I think it's just happening. Carrier thought that he was going aggressive, but instead he was going to his grave. Oh, never mind. He's Tom Kench. He just eats the great health, and he should be all right. Ona going to try and get himself out of there. Speaking of getting out of there. Yeah, and he actually took the arrow, but it just didn't do quite enough damage. And okay, there's Paranoia, and now we're back to T1 finding themselves some picks, although Sylvie kind of here, but maybe he is just more food, as he does have to flash, get out of the way, Vault Breaker as well to avoid.
Way's still a problem, and I think it was Fake who got that 700 gold shutdown, so... Not great.
Right, well, Nongshim still have a slight gold lead. And Peter pressed R. That was cool. And Abyssal Dive going to come on through here. So Peter doesn't have flash. He's going to get gobbled up and spat at towards the turret. Does find himself a hook. And Jiwoo just not enough damage to actually do too much there, as the health actually is going to go back. The shield is gone onto Carrier, and Jiwoo just stands his ground, able to fire back. And now Weaver's Wall to come in. Oh, he's actually interrupted. Still, the turret is going to go down, but not before Faker gets in here. Gets the flash out from Jiwoo there. I think he...
after the last game that they showed on the space where,
bit of a hook connecting here. Gets knocked up as well as the paranoia comes in. Good flash from Carrier to make the overcommit happen as cease and desist is going to be spell shielded by Ona beautifully. And now Zeus, he's looking for an all-out angle. Let's see if he can find one there as he pulls in the Poppy. And I don't think that Dundun's going to be able to survive. Well, he will survive for a very long time, but he is still dead. And that kill goes over to Gumayusi. T1. I imagine Dundun was calling pretty early on, like, I will sacrifice myself, just save yourselves. As Abyssal Dive is going to land onto Jiwoo, taking a lot of damage there as well. Devour going to be used aggressively. Ona taken down extraordinarily low as, oh, he spat out on top of the Nocturne, and he's able to get the arrow off, but still it's a double kill for Faker. Colmy is now trying to find the seismic shot, but he won't get a good hook from Peter though, but Carrier, can he stay alive? Yes, he can, because he's Tom Kench. He's practically immortal. And the Tongue Lash going to get the stun onto Peter as now Dundun, he's back in the battle, but they're just not enough teammates to keep...
Seven kills now on this way.
901. 901 was the game. 900, it was almost the game, and he almost did it by himself. But now, 901, I mean, this post is a little bit later to the fight, actually can work out quite nicely, as Sylvie playing very far up, much as he likes to do. And Faker just takes a Hex Gate and just walks at him, yeah.
Okay, Colmy can reset if needed.
He has been in side lanes a lot. He's accrued a 40 CS advantage. Oh, the fear comes in, and Sylvie, the unending despair, he flashes into the brush, will survive from, oh my goodness, very close to his fall. And his Dawning Shadow snipes him! No vision, no problem, and Gumayusi is going to get rid of the jungler, and that should mean 2 dragons apiece.
I think that might have been the Horizon focus vision.
Oh, true.
I mean, I'm not sure it was available right at the end, but I think it gave enough vision that he knew where Sylvia started recalling or close to it.
All right, Faker gonna find the jaws onto Jiwoo, and there he goes. Ona launches underneath the turret and does not care about it. A Devour comes through onto Dundun. Carrier, I don't think, liked the taste of that, and is going to move himself back. Dundun pretty tanky right now, but Colmy running out of health bar. And now Peter looks for the hook angle, doesn't quite get it, and look at Faker. He's just standing back, raining hell down on Nongshim. There's the snipe. This champion is not okay, Ox. He just isn't. A hook is going to connect. It looks great from Peter, but I think he might just be dead. There's the double, the flash lick from Carrier. And that is the turret falling down as well. Sylvie not going to be able to do anything, and even gets knocked up here as more... Of course, Faker has another ability for him. And he will be taken down. That's a kill going over to Zeus, and T1
being spotted out there. And here, just a kind of disgusting damage.
How are you supposed to play the game?
The answer, you don't.
Oh, black and white, like in grayscale?
As I said.
All right, I guess you just kill him. That's how you do it. You will die though, and Faker gets his 10th of the game. Sylvie's also in trouble. This might be 11, as he's down extraordinarily low. There it is, 11 kills. And T1, with their Baron in tow, are looking to try and break open the base. Where even was? And then Faker auto-attacks the Varus, and he dies. Yeah.
Yeah, and now, you know, I wouldn't have thought they'd be able to end, but I'm honestly not sure with how strong Faker is. They could just siege the towers. They're not going to opt to do it, though. They're going to back away.
Yeah, and
they got through the shield, okay.
Oh, nailed it.
They actually killed the Rukian shield.
Whoa, they almost did like 800 damage.
Yeah, it's going to be down for another 15 seconds, actually, so that's a window.
Oh, no, they almost did 400 damage. Never mind. I take it all back. Dundun is also relatively tanky. But he's laning one-on-one against a Tom Kench.
They're going to start again.
Oh, dear. Yes, Zeus is basically immortal. I think that's just how it is. He's able to dash himself out of the way. He'll be all right as Peter is just tanking damage. Faker is just launching missiles, and there is just no response. They can't do anything about it. Dawning Shadow flies in. That's going to be the cue back. All out from Zeus. He's getting underneath this turret. Look at the damage! And T1, they do not allow Nongshim to win Game 3s. Yes, a casual Game 2 here and there. But Game 3, this is T1 territory. They're going to set to work on these Nexus turrets. And they now have their eyes set towards the telecom war that's going to be coming up on Saturday. This one, I mean, there were some moments. And honestly, Nongshim had a great early game, but it was all T1 from about 15 minutes onwards, and it was just all Faker.
Yep.
This guy's way's too good.
A couple of fights in succession, but it felt like Game